Hi, y'all. Welcome back to Major Talk Weekend. What's up?
What's up?
What's
I'm
good in
back.
the hood?
I'm back.
Yes, yes. All right, y'all.
Okay, so the topic for today is what are the biggest problems in relationships and marriages?
The biggest problems in relationship and marriages to me, um, I'm gonna just say relationships. I think it can be everything. It can be people's attitude, you know, different stuff that how they act. Period. If you
Hmm.
act a certain way with your friends and then you come home like a little turtle and you don't want to do nothing and stuff like that, then that be a problem with me.
I think the biggest issue for me is when it comes down to being in a relationship, because I'm not married yet, um, is communication and how we communicate, and financial too. If um, you can't communicate and you can't, have financial, um, deal with your financial issues equally, then I feel like, that's where the problems come in at.
Okay, that's what I probably should have said then. Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's where the problems come in at
Because
because a lot of the times in relationships, we feel like, you know, that person should already know, how you feeling or, what's going on. But that's not the case. You have to communicate how you feel. You know, you have to
well, I
communicate thoroughly
mm-hmm.
how you feel. From point A to point B. And I'm not saying um, constantly repeat
Treat
yourself.
yourself like they're a kid.
Because a person heard you the first time when you
Right.
said how you felt.
Right.
How they deal with, what you communicate with them or how they deal with what you say be the biggest issue.
Right.
Because some people just be thinking like, oh, well, she just talking or, he
Mm-hmm.
just talking and just, move on like it's nothing. And then y'all end up back to
in the
square
same.
one, back, to that same point the next time y'all try to communicate, which is the reason why a lot of people argue because it's like I done told you this once before.
Mm-hmm.
And now I feel like I'm a tape recorder because I keep on telling you the same thing over and over and over again.
Right.
And it seems like you're not hearing me.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I definitely agree because, in relationship, I'm for one, I'm not getting married. If we can't communicate and just be on the right path, you know what I'm saying? Anybody can get married, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Anybody can get married.
Mm-hmm.
You just go get married, like it's just that easy. But certain people have standards, boundaries. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I look at things sometimes. And I won't get married to nobody. I don't care. And that's the thing. I probably wasted my life, being in a relationship for 6, 7 years, and not, made no type of commitment. It ain't that I'm made. It ain't that I ain't make the commitment. It's just that men don't like to, do right things at the right
to
time.
start with,
Yeah. So I have to constantly repeat myself like you a kid. And I feel like I shouldn't have to do that, but sometimes, people it takes they don't really care about your concern. Now I think about it a little more. Maybe I should end my relationship. I'm just saying, because you go through things in life, period. But you just have to kind of, you know, go with
Yeah,
the flow.
relationships have their in and outs. Every relationship is not perfect.
Marriage
If you don't,
ain't
every
perfect.
relationship or marriage is not perfect. If you find yourself being in a relationship and y'all never have an argument, y'all never have a disagreement, y'all always seeing eye to eye, something ain't right. Somebody ain't doing their part.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Somebody
care what
got a mask on.
yeah,
the fake mask.
somebody doing something they ain't got no business doing. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Because true enough, you can agree to disagree, but if you're never having a disagreement,
Yeah.
then somebody in that situation is not caring about the other person's feelings.
Right.
Ain't nothing perfect. I don't want a perfect relationship. I want a stable relationship. I
Right.
want a secure relationship. I want a trustworthy relationship. You
Right.
feel me?
Right.
It has nothing to do with being perfect.
I want it all.
Cause I'm not, at the end of
Because-
the day, I'm not gonna be perfect.
Right. You ain't gonna be perfect, but I feel like if you define perfect, like what would that be? Like, what? I ain't perfect because I didn't go sleep with a bunch of men and cheat on my husband, or that kind of be perfect. Because if that's perfect, because you get what I'm saying?
I think a lot of relationships have a lot of issues because we deal with the same occurrences over and over and over again. If after, I'm not going to say the first time because that's unrealistic, but if a person do something more than one time, they don't give a damn.
Right.
You know?
And see, that'd be my hard thing to come with, because like I said, just thinking about, little stuff that I have been through with different men in my life, I always gave them a benefit of the doubt. And I always kept giving them the benefit of the doubt. And I think that's my fault and my downfall with men. Because, I try to make things work the best way I can. But then it's like, you don't want to start over with somebody else. And then you like, oh, okay, well, let me try to make this work. And then it constantly happens again. So I get that. I just say you might have to just move on, because it ain't worth it. Because motherfucker gonna keep doing the same shit over and over and over.
I just feel like if it keep happening over and over and over, it's not worth dealing with, because we're not getting
It
younger.
might not be the same
We're getting
situation.
older.
That's the thing too. It might not be the same situation. It might be a little similar, but it might not be the same situation. You have to explain something else
Similarity
again.
is the same to me. If it's similar, it's the same. Just reacted in a different way. Just done in a different way. But we still back where we started from the last time. And
Right.
we done already talked about this. We done already got through this. And now we back here again. Why do we keep coming back here? Why can't you just do
What you have to do.
what you gotta do to make this relationship work? If you want this relationship / marriage. If you don't, then let's just both go our separate ways.
Right.
And
I feel that's
in
fair.
a peaceful
Right.
in a peaceful manner, though. We don't have to hate each other.
Right.
We don't gotta say hateful stuff to each other. We don't gotta do none of that. Agree to disagree and walk away.
Right. And see, that's hard when you dealing with people.
I mean, it's easier said than done.
It's way easier, I think. But like I said, people put on a mask, and they get you into their little bundle for 2-3 years or whatever, and then you all thinking everything is good and gravy, and then you start seeing every little thing happens within 2 years.
Yeah,
of
you're
being
right
with
about
somebody.
that. But within the first 6 months to a year, you see red flags.
Right.
You pick up on
Right.
habits
Right.
and what you don't like and what you do like.
Right.
But as a woman, I'm not going to speak on a man's behalf because I don't know what they stick around for. But as a woman, we continue to deal with that same behavior, and then
I know what they stick around for.
and then
They
and then want to get mad because things are not what we thought that they would be, but we seen those.
Right.
We picked up on those red flags and those habits and, what we didn't like and, about that person.
Mm-hmm.
We still chose to stick around. So whose fault is that?
Right. That's why I say
We can't blame
but
nobody
it's like,
but ourselves.
I know exactly why they stay though. It's just that they like stupid women. And the stupid ones
So what you doing? Calling yourself stupid?
Yeah, hell yeah, I am. Just because it's just a natural thing for men to want them kind of women. They want a household, for one. They want somewhere stable. They want somewhere that they can call home and lay their head. So anywhere that is a good woman and they can run these games, if you let them get away with that first little lie, then it just like they take over. It just goes on and on and on and on. it don't stop.
But
Like,
that's
oh,
what
I got away with that. Like, it's like a
But-
kid, kind of. Like, oh, I got away
you
with that.
right
Let me
about
do
that. But if after the second time you nip it in the butt and just leave,
Then I'm just, yeah, you right on your. I'm just
And
telling you.
I mean, I understand what you're saying. And it
get
do be
rid-
hard because
because you done
we
spent
do-
these last few years with this man.
because as women we deal with everything emotionally. It's all about emotion.
So you have to throw your emotions to the side, and I have did that in my
You
lifetime.
have to deal with your emotions separately, regardless of how much. And that's why I say it's easier said than done, because regardless of how much you love that person,
Right.
you know
I
that
feel like
you
love
are,
don't have nothing to do with it.
you know that you are.
It's just the like. I feel like I can love a person from a distance, but I feel like more that is it don't have love ain't keeping me here. You know, I don't feel that it is. I love a person, but I just don't feel like it.
What you
it would
mean
keep-
love? If that was the case, then you would have been walked away, honey. You would have been walked
I
away.
do love them. That's what I'm saying. I do love them, but it
That's
won't
what
keep
I'm-
me here. Just because of that, I give people opportunities. You
Too
know,
many.
too
And
many
again-
opportunities.
and
but I
again,
love them still. You know what I'm saying?
And again, you're dealing with emotion, and a part of that emotion is because you love that person.
Yeah. Well, I need to put a block up. I need to build my brick wall up, period, and just be like, it is what it is. I have, but then I felt like that was the worst of me because I didn't give people no chance. Like, every dude I ran into, it was like, huh, you better get the fuck on. Like, that's how I felt. And if I do fuck with you, that's all it's gonna ever be. So don't think that it's gonna be more. So when I did that, I felt like I was better off because my heart was
Your heart was
behind the
protected.
yeah,
and,
it was behind the brick wall,
you was
and I didn't
protecting-
care.
Yeah, you was protecting your feelings. You was protecting your emotions.
Right.
And see, me,
But
I'm a
that's
different
probably the
person.
better
I
person.
can't.
That's probably the better person in me. Maybe it's different
I
from
ju-
you.
I just
But
don't-
maybe that's the kind of person I should be
Since
because
I
it
know-
seems like every man I do try to commit to be the ones that
Since
I shouldn't
know
be
that I'm the
with.
type of person that I
Shit.
am, if I'm talking to somebody and I feel like you gonna be bullshit, I won't mess with you.
Mhm.
I won't mess with you only because I know me.
Right. Right.
Only because I know me, and I'm not the type, to pull away easy and just be like, forget it.
Right.
I can't just do that. So I don't even put myself in those type of situations.
Yeah. See, I think I was better with the brick wall up because I felt like it wasn't, sex is not what keeps people around, Trying to please somebody definitely don't keep them around. But I think it's a lot to deal with in a marriage.
And
Definitely a marriage and a relationship, because a relationship, I feel like you still have an opportunity to get the hell out of there. But when you get married, it's like you kind of tied. Then you have to go through a divorce. You have to go through all this extra stuff. Like, I feel like it's worse when you get married to a person. So I won't get married unless I know that a person is on the same page as me. Oh, you can have all the money in the world. You have a big old nice house and a nice cars, 10,000 cars. You can be the richest person in America. But if you out doing you, then you won't be marrying me. I'm just saying. And I'd rather for you to just walk away. Like, I'd rather for us just to go on our separate way peacefully, too, like you said earlier. But people got to get together. So that's the hard things, I think, in a relationship, just dealing with people.
Communication.
Communication.
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather be alone because I don't have them problems. I can communicate by myself with my own, teachings that I was taught. Now, sex can come from anywhere. That's another thing. People think, oh, they might have some good penis or something. And that don't be
when
the
I'm
case.
out of a relationship, I use toys. I don't be on that.
Well, we two different people. Hey. I'm just saying.
Okay, y'all. Enough of that.
All
Okay,
right.
the question for today is, what can we do to make our relationships / marriages better?
I don't think, for me personally, that I can do anything better. You know, I think I can shut up because that's all he tell me to do. You just need to shut
I
up.
think I can quit thinking that I know everything and listen more. Basically, what she said, learn how to shut up and listen, because that's been my biggest issue. I don't know how to shut up and listen because I always think somebody trying to tell me what to do, and I don't like that.
Try to get over, like,
yeah, like, no, I'm not gonna shut up, and yeah, I do on many situations. I think that I, know everything, and that's not the case. I don't know everything, and once I be able to sit back and really learn that, then I feel like my relationships will be a lot better.
See, and in my case, I was never wrong. At the end of the day, I be right most of the time. I ain't saying that I know everything, but I'm like a psychic kind of, because I be knowing. Like, it's body language, stuff that happens that I just pick up on. And I be like, And it's only because it had happened before.
But you know what?
And they all the same, and they run the same. It's
I'm like that
same
too. I'm
game,
like that too.
But different players.
But see me, I don't speak on that. I don't speak on that. Regardless of what I pick up on, I won't speak on it until it power all the way up, and then I just explode.
Well, see, I can't keep my mouth shut. That'd be my problem. All right, y'all. We added this little thing, give us that little. So what it is you just shake it up. There's questions in there, and you answer the question. You pick out one, I pick out one, and we answer the question, whatever it is.
Okay. You can go first?
Yeah. I need to get another thing besides this bowl. We been real ghetto up in here. All right. Mine say, do size matter to you, and why? No, it don't matter when it comes. If y'all don't know what we talking about, the little, but no, it don't matter. I wouldn't say it matters because some people can have a nice stroke, and that's all it takes.
Okay, mine says, what's your relationship status?
Oh.
None of your damn business.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can you can choose to answer or you don't have to answer. So yeah.
None of your business. It's better for me to know and for you to find out. I learned my lesson.
You already said it in the earlier.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. You said in my relationship because
I
ain't
said
married.
in my relationships because I'm not married.
No.
In my relationships because I'm not married. Mind your business. I've learned my lesson to keep any of my personal life private. And it's been working better for me that way. So,
yes.
Mind your business.
There we go. All right, y'all. What we got?
Okay,
positive.
I don't know. I like that one from this morning. The positive quote from this morning. Let's see. Let's see what this will be.
It's long.
Okay, the positive quote is, never forget how far you've come, everything you have gotten through, all the times you have pushed on even when you felt you couldn't, all the mornings you have got out of bed no matter how hard it was, all the times you wanted to give up but you got through another day. Never forget how much strength you have developed along the way.
Yes. Sounds good.
Hey, I like that
Don't
one.
forget, yeah, never forget it. That's
like that one.
Cute. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure y'all go to our Facebook group. Make sure y'all go to our Instagram. You know, just involve yourself. Make sure y'all like,
Comment, subscribe, and share, and hit the bell.
yes. Thank y'all. We out.